Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. 2 weeks ago I put out a video kind of analyzing Aptera's battery pack video, and in that video we speculated that they were using a 16S 26P battery module. That was based on the information that they're using 6 modules in their 40 kilowatt hour pack, and they told us they have 416 cells per module. Okay, so the reason we thought that it was 16S and 26P, and by this designation, it means that there's 16 cells in series. So that means they're linked up end to end. And when you put cells in series, it increases their voltage, but does not increase the amount of amps they can put out. When you put things in parallel, it increases the amount of amperage they can put out, but it does not increase their voltage. So by doing both parallel and series, you can both increase their voltage and their amperage output. And we thought that this was a 16S 26P pack. And the reason we thought that was because Lucid uses 42 volt modules and they run them all in series. So they take each of their modules that are 42 volts and they link them in series. So it just increases their voltage, but it does not increase their, each of Lucid's battery packs can output the full amperage of their entire battery pack, but just has a lot less voltage. Anyways, they run it this way, and most car companies run it this way because it saves on battery management systems. You only need one battery management system if you run them all in series. So we thought that that's what Aptera was doing as well. And what Aptera was doing was they were running a 16S 26P battery module. That gives 416 cells, and that gives a nominal voltage of 60 per module. And if you run all 6 of these in series, then you get a nominal battery pack voltage of 355. Okay, but I was talking to one of the electrical engineers in our Discord channel, and another possibility, and maybe this is the more likely possibility, is that they're running a 32S 13P module. And if you look at this document put out by Top Bushell, he counted the cells here, and it's 13 across and 32 deep. So this could be the 32 series and 13 parallel. So these could all be run in parallel, and then it runs in series in this direction. Alternatively, if our original guess is right, they take 2 rows of these and make 26 in parallel and then run 16 of them in series. But here's the reason that maybe they're running a 32S 13P module. Because if you do this, we can make every single one of their battery packs using the same module. So the modules would be interchangeable throughout all the battery packs if you use a 32S 13P module. Because this one would have a module voltage of 120. And of course, since they have the same number of cells, the actual energy of each battery pack will be the same. But you can do the 40 kilowatt pack using this. Okay, we're using this module. So this is what we guessed first, but I think maybe this is the more likely scenario. You can make a 40 kilowatt pack by running 3 of these modules in series and 2 in parallel. So you get 6 modules total. And you'll get the same nominal and peak voltage of the pack, and the pack kilowatt hours is 43.9. So that's the same. You can run it 3. So if you do this one and run it all in series, you'll get the same values. If you run this one and run it 3 in series and 2 in parallel, you get the same value. Now, if you have this pack, you cannot configure this pack to generate a 60 kilowatt pack. If you try to run these in series, then you'll have too much voltage. If you try to run 9 of these in series, your voltage will be way too high. If you try to run them like 3 and 3, it doesn't give you enough voltage. However, if you run this 3 in series and 3 in parallel with 9 modules total, you'll get 65 kilowatts. And if you run it in 3 in series and 5 in parallel, you get 109 kilowatts. And for the 25-hour pack or the 250-mile pack, you could run it just 3 packs. So it would just be half the 40 kilowatt pack. So it's actually not 25 kilowatt hours, but you would get similar range because this car is so much lighter than all the rest. You could still get similar ranges. So if you go back to this, you assume a speed of 55 miles per hour, and you just run 3 packs, so 3 modules, you will get 245 miles of theoretical range, which is very close to 250. So it's the reason that this 32S and 13 parallel module is very nice is because you save on so much engineering costs. You use the same module across your entire lineup. You do not have to re-engineer a new battery module for every different size pack. So you use the same module, and the modules are interchangeable throughout the different battery pack sizes. That saves on a lot of engineering costs. Now, you are going to have to add more battery management systems, so that increases the cost per vehicle somewhat, but you will save on production costs and engineering costs by making the same module for everything. So I'm kind of thinking that this is more likely now, because this would save on engineering costs and it would make production easier because you can just produce the same module for all your Apteras. All right, so that's what we were thinking about. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think they're going to go with the 16S32P pack? That will run in series. That saves on the battery management system, but you have to re-engineer and you have to produce different modules for every single pack. This one, you save on engineering and you save on production costs a little bit because you get economies of scale and you get the same module across your entire lineup, but you increase the cost because you have to add more battery management systems because you're running modules in parallel. So I'm voting for this one, but maybe they're going to do this because this is what every other manufacturer does, is run all the modules in series. All right, so I've noticed a couple of comments about Patreon, and I don't have a Patreon. Instead, I'm using YouTube memberships. It's just a lot easier logistically, and that's what all these people are. These people are the people that are supporting the channel by being supporting members. And so I don't have a Patreon, so if you look for one, I won't have one. But I just use YouTube members, and if you want to join, if you want to help out, then if you go down to the description, you'll see this little thing right here, and there's a link here, and you click that link, and then you can join. And these are the people that have joined, and I really appreciate them helping out. I'm going to this Electrify Expo this weekend, and it'll help with some gas money and things like that. But yeah, so thank you to all of our sponsoring members, and thanks to all you guys. Again, I don't have Patreon, so if you want to do sort of a Patreon type thing, you can go through YouTube memberships and through that link. And thanks everyone for watching. Please comment below on what you think about the whole battery system. Again, this video is pure speculation, but educated speculation. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.